And we're back to another episode of XE54.
Season 2.
Yeah, season 2, episode 2. Because we released episode 1 already, right?
Yeah, we did. We took a break.
We took a small break to do life, essentially. We've been lifing for the past couple of months, and we're officially back, and we are, starting off this episode very slow.
I have to say, like, my new remix for Devotion of a Lifetime, who was remixed by, how do you say his name?
Tiesto?
Right. I can't pronounce it. You know why? Because I'm thinking of the letters, and in my mind, when I try to sound it out, it doesn't sound right.
It's good. I think because it has like that accent, so it's like it throws you off.
I say TSO.
Yeah, I mean it's similar.
Oh.
It's Tiesto.
Well, it comes out tomorrow. I've already uploaded the music on my YouTube page. So check it out. It's definitely a very circuit party club dance mix that will definitely keep you going. So
For sure. But today we are talking about Xavier because on top of all the other things that he does, he is also an actor, actually.
yeah, I mean, if you watch our previous podcast from season 1, we do go into that. I did go to an acting school, a really popular, famous acting school, because I wanted to be an actor as a young 500-pound child. And so I auditioned, I got in, and that's what I wanted to do. And I've been in a few things. And so we're going to go over some acting tips.
Okay.
Okay. So one thing that we learned in acting is that whatever you do, you have to do it with conviction. So the problem when people act is that they always talk about being in the moment
Okay.
instead of being in your head. So if you're in the moment, you're like life. Like if we're having a conversation, if drama happens, we go with the drama. We're not in our
Right.
heads thinking about what we're gonna say. So when the big problem with actors or people starting out is they're always in their heads.
Okay.
Like you can always see when they're in their heads because they have a character and they break character. So one of the things that we used to do was called repetition work.
What's that?
So pretty much we look at each other, right? And then you start out by just saying a statement and we repeat it back and forth to each other. So I'll go first. It's sunny outside.
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 Sunny outside.
Sunny outside.
Wait, so what does this do? What is this like
This is-
for?
This
That's
helps.
funny.
This helps
I've
you.
never done that before.
This is called moment to moment work. It keeps you in the moment because as we're talking to each other, like you will laugh and I'll laugh because we're in the moment.
Okay.
Or you will question like, is it really sunny outside? And I'm like, oh, is it sunny outside? So we're like playing off each other and not breaking contact. So this is one exercise that we used to do all the time. Spend hours doing it. We'd repeat it over and over again. And then when you do it, you'll also notice like you're more apt to like looking at people. You're looking at their expressions, and it helps you like act on what they're doing. So that's one thing that we used to do.
That's like one kind of like thing you can do to practice acting. Like what would be something for me trying to do a music video?
So music videos are a little bit. I think the music videos are a little bit different. But it's similar because you have the song, you have the story of the song, of what the author or the writer intended the story to be,
Right.
but then you always have your own story behind the song. So you kind of have to bridge like the intended story with your experiences into the song. Like, for example, Devotion of a Lifetime is a song about someone devoting their life. It's a love song. So if you've never been in love before, you got to find a moment in your life that you can kind of relate to the song, and try to bring that into your actions. And it's a little bit different because with music videos, there's no words. It's all like movement and facial expressions. And with acting, with like theater or movies, you have words, you have other things to rely on. So
Right.
I think music videos are a little bit harder.
So what you're saying is I'm gonna have a difficult time doing this music video.
I think for this music video, you need to look at yourself in the mirror, look at your facial expressions, look at how you do certain things, how you move, because your movement in a music video, you will notice when you're actually doing it, when you see it back, you don't get to see it back immediately either, because they don't take time to show you what the scene looks like.
Right, but then how would I like know what I'm doing wrong
That's why you have to look at yourself in a mirror
prior to the music
prior
video?
to.
Do they have like maybe like a, you know what they should have for me? They should have like a huge mirror right behind the camera so I can like see what I look like.
They actually have a big screen that you can see yourself, but
Oh, like a TV or whatever?
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
but it's not really for you. It's for the director to see
No,
what
this
it
one's
looks
going to be
like.
for me.
But it's going to look weird that you're going to be looking at the
I'll be
cameras
like-
here, but the screen's
I'll be
over
like,
here.
fix
So
it.
you'll be like, but you have to be looking at the camera.
Right.
And there'll be a few cameras, so you got to know like what camera are you looking at. Sometimes they will say, well, they'll give you like a little spot, like a little area, and say, don't go beyond this little box. Do whatever, but don't go on this little box. Or they'll say, don't do any movement. Just give me like
Facial.
emotions. Give me emotions to what you're thinking. So I think that's harder because if you listen to the song, if the song goes on, there's words coming, but you have to kind of like act it out with just your face, because the shot is like right here. Sometimes they do full shots, but the shot is right here, and you'll see because they'll have the big close-up camera right in your face. They're like right here. They want to get all your emotions, and then you have to do that like 5 times from different angles of the camera and try to remember what you did before, so they can get it.
I mean, my skin must be like spot on that day. I don't want the close-ups and then have like this pimple and then like something over here and then like all crazy. Oh, damn them if they like try to get my little pores.
But that's why you have makeup. That's why you put makeup on for the shine, to blot the shine away, so you're not so shiny. Because you think this is a lot of lights. There's a lot of lights there, a lot of lights, and lighting is everything. So
Right.
you will see like
agree.
we will spend so much time setting up a scene with lighting, and then you'll get in the scene, and then they're like, you know what? That lighting's off. We can't really see you. We'll do it over again. But they have all these they have all these equipments with like numbers, and it helps them gauge like how bright you are, and which is pretty good because when they edit, when it goes to editing, they can throw filters on stuff to make it look like brighter. They can add effect. You know how sometimes you get a video that has like, it looks like they're at a club with lots of strobe lights. There's actually not strobe lights. It's actually a video effect. They actually cannot film with strobe lights because it messes up the lighting. So any video you see with strobe lights is really not a strobe light. It's the
It's like
effects of the
effects.
video.
Gotcha. That's wild. So like you said that we set up the lights or we set up the scene, whatever. Like me as an actor, I'm gonna be like moving around the lights and stuff.
No. When they set up the lighting, like they have you in the space while they adjust the lighting
Okay.
to you
Just to make sure it's perfect.
to make sure it's perfect for you because everyone's different, you know. And if there's a glare, they won't tell you, but I'll tell you like you have a glare. Then they'll like blot it out because, like I said, when you look at yourself, like sometimes I'll ask like, can I look? But I don't do it too much because then we would take forever to film.
Right.
So I just trust that
They're
it's
getting
gonna-
your best angle. They're not making it look all crooked and nasty.
But you know what's funny? If you ask anyone that's been in any of my videos, any one of them will tell you, they will be like, I don't know how they filmed this, but we all look really good in the video. We all look like super skinny.
Well,
We
I
look
mean, I'm
great.
assuming it's like the videographers and like the photographer's job to like get the best angle of a actor, a model, whatever. So remember when we were like trying to like take pictures, whatever, you're like, oh, it's the model that's not working, aka me. But it's like I don't think it's a model's job. I think the model should just do whatever they like want to do, and then it's the other person's job to like get the best like picture, get the best angles. So that's kind of like the art of photography and like And like being a videographer, it's like you are in control of like what's on screen. So it's like, sure, they're like maybe not making the cutest pose, but it's like it's your job to make it the cutest pose.
But then it's like, what do they consider a cute pose compared to me? Two different things. I mean, I remember there was a scene that one of my videos he put in the first one. I had him take the whole scene out because I didn't like it. He took the whole scene out and redid it with something else. So that's why, from my experience, I know like bring a lot of outfits, have a lot of outfit changes. Try to get as many outfits as you can in a scene because every outfit you have, they can cut it and make a different scene. So it makes your video way more interesting if you have a lot more outfit changes, a lot more poses, a lot more movements, a lot more doing things than just to stand there and do the same thing over and over again. That's from my experience what I've learned. A lot of directors won't tell you, especially if you're paying for your music video. If they have their director, they have their way of doing things. Of course, my way of doing things are a little more different. Like, I want to be naked in a tub, naked on a bed. They're like, oh, no, we can't do that. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. You gotta like push it a little. You gotta like kind of give and take a little bit.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, aren't you? This is your music video.
No,
so it should be the way that you want it. No,
it is my music video. But sometimes, if you want things a certain way, like in your mind, you think it's the best way possible. But then you have to.
But it's not even about the best way possible. It's like you're the one paying for this music video. This is your music video. It should be the way that you want it.
It is my music video,
what?
But
I don't get this.
Because you have to trust the people that are doing it.
It's like a producer is not going to like be like, okay, well, an actor wants to do something this way. It's like, no, you're the producer.
You're the producer
one paying for this production.
Exactly.
So it's like it should be the way that you're doing it.
It is. Like,
it is. You're the.
It is. Let me finish. You made your point. You are correct, but you have to trust the people that you hire to do this. That they know what's best. They see what it looks like. You don't see what it looks like. You have your vision in your head, how you think it should be. They can see it on the screen. What I've come to realize is like there's a compromise. So yes, let's do it this way, but you don't know how it looks. So I trust the process. I trust it. I trust that they know what they're doing. They've been doing this for a while. They know what looks good and what doesn't, and you don't know what kind of angles they're getting either because they could be doing close-ups, whatever. So the things that you might want, they can incorporate it later. But if you just trust how they tell you to do stuff, something they'll be like, "Or do it this way, do it that way." But then if you add more stuff to it, it's like, "Oh yeah, that's great," because that's so it's supposed to be collaborative. But I see what you get. Yeah, it is my music video. I'm paying for this. I have a vision. This is where I want to go with it. We're going to get there, but the little steps in between, I trust you guys can help fill that in because you guys know what it looks like. And so far, all my music videos look really great. It captures what I've wanted for the most part. But I think this music video, I want it to be even longer. I want it to be more like a movie type of thing because I want it to be done to the remix, that 7-minute long video. So we could have a lot more scenes in it. I want a club scene. I'm going to try to get this club again and pack it with people so we can dance.
A club, you said?
Yeah, there's a club I used in one of my videos before. Was it Scam Artists? Yeah, was it Scam Artists? Yeah, I think it was Scam Artists. There's a club in Alhambra. We only use a little part of it. It's a big ass club, but they only use it for movies and videos. That's all they use it for. I'm gonna try to get that again. I still have the guy's number, and he'll probably give me a better rate because he actually told me to save his number in case I wanted to use the club again. I didn't have to go through the service I used before. But this way, like we can do like a whole club scene. We can spend like maybe like 3 or 4 hours just filming, dancing, doing whatever, grabbing a drink, talking with people. It's just a lot of filler stuff. You know, I think it would make the video more interesting. Or even like a beach scene or a park scene. But it just makes it more interesting to have different types of scenes more than 3 or 4 scenes. And that's why when I get a video, I like to have a lot of different locations because that's different scenes you can have that. And I think it makes your music video interesting. Like, remember how you said before with the podcast, how it jumps around. It makes same with the video. Like,
I know that's where I got the idea from.
I mean, it's true.
You know,
new scenes, new angles, new outfits.
The audience engaged. It's like, oh, what's going on now? Instead of just like having one whole shot throughout the whole entire video.
100%. And but I think this video is gonna be super. I think you're gonna like the video. But I think that I'm gonna give us a month before I already talked to them. We're gonna do it a month.
A month from today.
A month from it's gonna be what at the end of August.
Okay.
Is when I want to do it. It's gonna be when you're not doing your other stuff, like on the weekends. It'll be 3 days. Usually it takes 3 days for me to shoot a music video. This would be like 3 days because it's gonna be longer.
Okay.
And one of the locations I want to be is at a club. I want to spend at least a good 4 or 5 hours in this club.
You can also get a studio and make it into a club. No.
We did that with
Secrets.
No. That was a club.
Bar.
That was a bar / that was a club though. There was a bar. There was a club, a nightclub, in the back with a stage and everything, like a club. We did that with the first video with Scott in it, and the little African boys jumping around dancing.
Which one was that?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice was my first video. So we wanted like a club type scene, and we shot some of it in Canada and some of it in Maine. So what we did was we bought like black sheets and we covered all the walls with them. Then we had strobe lights, but then he was like, no, we can't use the strobe lights because that thing. We just had lighting. And then we made it like a club back there, but it was actually a little room with like black curtains, like black sheets everywhere. Right. But then I, got more advanced. So I actually found a club.
Yeah, we're upgrading. We're evolving every single year.
So and then even my vision of the music video before is totally different now. Because it's a longer, it's like a dance. Like I actually want to have I want to have a dance. I want to have like.
No, I told you should. I think that's gonna be like an eye catcher. It's like, okay, what are they doing? And then like people can do it on TikTok,
and
whatever they want to do it on.
One of the things I want to do is I want to get like me, you, and 2 other dancers, and then just a studio. You remember the studio kind of like how we did our photo shoot in downtown LA, like that but bigger. Just a big empty studio, or a big empty like garage type space, and just doing the dance from different angles, like for a few hours. That's all we're gonna do is do the dance, different angles, change outfits, do the dance, different angles, maybe outside on the streets, do the dance, different angles. And then that way they can edit that into the video too. So
yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna show up and then you tell me to do this and I'm gonna do that because I don't want to put any idea into this video because you change your mind like every month.
I do, because the song is different. The song is this is a song that I want to do. I've never done I've always wanted to do a music video to a remix. Even I wanted to do it, but I'm like, it's gonna take forever. And I think now that we have it, I can actually make a video for the remix, not make a video for the original and then try to make it fit for the remix. So
I think that's smart.
It's gonna be smart, and it's longer. It's like we can do more things. I can add more stuff to it, add more like depth, more dancing, more me in it.
No, that's essentially why you want a longer video.
Because I think this song needs a longer video to tell a story. Because it's try to rush everything. I can still have the basic storyline that I had before, but make it a little bit longer. Throw a party scene in there, a club scene in there, because this is a club song. I even have like these crazy outfits that I have. Let me say this one outfit I have for you, because when you have your big solo, I want you in like this like long black jacket that kind of goes out to the floor, like it's a big like
a trenchy,
but even bigger, like those Christmas tree tent things that go to the floor and wrap around, like black button up, and you have like a little hat on, and you pull up so it kind of screens up. You're like just standing there like on a stilt or on a chair, so it makes you look really, really tall. And then you do that, and you're all in black, and then that's your reveal with really dramatic like black makeup, like in your hair slicked back. Not like now, but like slicked back.
Super slicked.
And with like super like dark eyes, like black, like really
like evil looking, kind
of evil looking, but more mysterious. Because I want
who is this person?
Right, because I want them to do like a lot of dark contour to make your face look like super pop, but make it just very dramatic, like this black thing. We can have them throw some like lightning in the background. I don't know. just to make it more like a stormy type of scene. With AI now, and you know what? Honestly, we can do that on a blue screen.
No, I think we
A
can.
green
We can
screen.
honestly just AI the shit out of this video.
Oh, he can. I'm sure, like, because he's always wanted to do a green screen with me, and I know lots of places that have green screens. Lots of places you can get, and actually a few in Orange County. The last place I had a big ass green screen in it, but we didn't. He didn't. I mean, we didn't have time to use it but it was fun.
Okay, I like how we went from your acting career to like full on this music video.
Because
20 minutes.
Because this is acting. This whole video is all about acting. And for you, the hardest part is forgetting what other people think about you.
No, I think for me, the biggest part would be like knowing how my body moves
Exactly.
during the video, because I feel like I'm just such a stiff person that I need to learn how to like, you know,
Wait.
be more.
Let me check. No, but I agree. Anyone, when a camera goes in front of you, it's different. Then you're gonna have people you don't know. Like you don't know my producers. You don't know his camera people.
Right.
He usually brings he brings a small crew, and because he doesn't really, for me, he doesn't charge me a lot. So he brings a small crew, which is fine. It's him. Sometimes he brings his brother to help him. It's him and like maybe 3 or 4 other people. So 2 with cameras and the other people with the lights and whatever. But these are people you don't know. And when they tell you, no, sing it live, you have to sing in front of people. And you have to think like, okay, who cares if I'm pitchy? No one's going to know.
Wait, but we're not even going to be like, so we're going to be singing, but the music's going to go over us singing. So
Exactly.
It's like, for me, it doesn't really matter.
It does matter.
I'm not even a singer though, so.
But it does matter. When you're around people, I'm telling you it matters. Because you're going to think like, you're going to be in your head like, what do these,
Like,
what do these people think that I'm doing?
thinking?
And then
These-
sometimes
this
when we
crazy
have
person.
the street ones, when we go on the streets, there's people walking by. And
I mean,
you
at
gotta
that
think-
point, you know, I just have to put on my I'm an actor face and be like, you know what? Fuck you guys can see me on the screen.
And it's funny thing is when you do that, especially in LA, everybody pulls
Everyone
out their
in,
phones.
no, because
and they're like recording
can you
like
tag
what,
me in that post?
or they're like, oh, what's this? What's this about? They always ask.
That's fine. I'll
So-
tell them, tag me in it.
So what we normally do now is when the director has his little clippy thing,
Okay.
we usually put the name and the production. So if people want to know, they just know it's right here.
Gotcha.
But it's also for them as well. So when they're editing, they
right,
know
they
it's
know the
like,
scenes and
oh,
stuff like
this
that.
scene, I know what it is. So I mean, this is going to be a big experience for you, and we have to like do the mirror thing quick because you really have to know your expressions. You know the song fairly well, but you have to kind of get used to moving around in the mirror, doing crazy stuff, bigger movements, because your movements are small, but they want them bigger. Especially it's such a
Exaggerated.
this is a high energy
Right.
song. You have to have energy. Like you could tell, like he'll be like, "Come on, guys, more energy, more energy." Like he's saying.
I
that-
mean,
he's
during
saying-
my like solo, quote unquote solo part, I think it like the beat slows down and it's more of like a chill.
it's more chill, but you know
more
what?
vibey.
You could still have chill vibe, but more energy. You could
No, I
still
get-
you
no,
can
I
still
get
have
that.
it because all your movements are like
But-
bigger.
No, okay, so my idea when I'm doing like that little solo part, whatever, is I'm gonna be like standing still and like doing like whatever movements, and that, but like very like chill, very relaxed. And you know how like there's that one effect where it's like it looks like you're kind of like glitching or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to like glitch as I'm like singing some parts.
Yeah, you can tell.
Like
him.
I think that would be really cool because it's kind of like, you know how it's like club mix. So like a lot of club mixes you relate it to like that like vibration like movement. So if I do like my dun na 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 and then it starts like vibrating, like shaking, dun na 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 na, and then shake. Do you know what I mean? Like that's such a
Yeah.
vibe. That would be a vibe.
Yeah,
I
like-
would love that.
and that's all in editing. That's all.
No,
they do all the
right.
editing, but
So-
you need the bigger movements. Like even though it's a chill part, I get it, but big movements. You're moving,
of course,
you
yeah, I
be
can do
chill,
that.
but they have to be like chill but big. You have to be,
Right.
Everything is like 10 times more than what you think it is.
Right. No, yeah, I can do that.
And then I'm gonna have them like go down from the floor from the cape, kind of.
I'm gonna start looking for my outfits because these outfits have to be like on point.
Well, this one outfit, I'm gonna find it for you.
That's
I
fine.
actually the guy that remember the guy that designed that leather one, that the secrets one. I'm gonna see if he can design something similar,
Okay.
because that's kind of like his vibe. That's kind of like what he does.
Okay.
And something actually, I think I got inspired by something he did, and then I was thinking about the Nightmare Before Christmas, kind of like that. Have you seen that?
No.
There's
Which one?
it's called The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a cartoon.
The skeleton ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Kind of something like that, but I thought
Gotcha.
about that because it's kind of like mysterious, kind of like you're like a tree, so it's like roots, but they go up and you're actually a person.
Oh, that's cool.
And but
That
then
is super cool.
But there's so much they could film that scene a whole bunch of times, get a lot of different stuff with that one scene, and then even throughout the whole song, you can just be doing stuff throughout the whole song, even though you don't have a part in it, and they'll
What's my
cut and use
budget
that.
for this?
And they'll
What's the budget for this video?
I don't know, how much do you make?
I'm just gonna like anything I buy. I'm like just put it on the card. It's part of the budget.
So, but that is what, and then I still want the mansion. I don't even know if I want the mansion anymore.
No, I don't think the mansion is the vibe unless you're gonna have like the whole
Yeah.
entire. The thing is, if you can do the mansion,
I would
if
do the whole
every
video there.
single scene is in that mansion, what you can do, every single room is a different theme. So every single room you film something completely different.
But what I can
Do you know
do
what I mean?
is
That would be a
I could
vibe.
get a studio that has 6 or 7 different sets in it.
No, and I get that, but that's what I'm saying. Like if you want the mansion, you can do them
Right.
all in that. If not, like I would just like separate the
Right.
the
But this
locations.
is something that we can definitely we have to do, like, because listen, I've tried to do like multiple stuff in one day, but it's hard because you film here for like 3 or 4 hours, and then your next gig, your next booking starts like in an hour. But
Right.
how long does it take to pack your shit up and get from point A to point B? So from my experience here in LA, I've noticed that with traffic, it just takes forever. That's why I like to shoot on the weekends when there's less traffic, so it's easier for us to get from here. Because the one year we were in Orange County somewhere, and then we had to come right back to LA, and it took us like we had to go from Orange County to the marina to
Marina Del Rey.
yeah, to do the whole yacht thing.
Gotcha.
And it was set because the yacht was leaving at a certain time.
Right. Yeah,
So
you
we had to get
can't.
there. So it was like rushing to get back because I didn't think it would take over an hour to get back from there. It was only like 30 miles, but it took us a little over an hour. And they have been said like it's gonna take us a while to get there. So and then like I had to get dressed on the yacht because I didn't have time. So
And yeah, if you have any questions on what else goes into either making the music video, the production, or like preparation, stuff like that, let us know in the comment section. And until next time, stay street smart.